Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sheila from Boho Daydreams. Welcome to my channel. Thank you, Bob. The sun was shining lovely out this morning, and now we're overcast. So it looks like we might have some storms and showers and whatnot, but that's wonderful. We're a bit desertish here with trees that surround us. So we've been blessed to have no forest fires this year, so that's really wonderful. We had a wonderful week last week in the Facebook group Boho Daydreams. We hosted the 1-year anniversary of the group, and what an amazing year it's been for me. I've learned so much. I've learned how to PayPal, I learned how to invoice, I learned how to send money to crafters instead of invoicing them for money. So thank you all for your honesty in sending it back. I really appreciated that. Thank you. Let's see, we had six prizes, and all but one prize has been mailed out. One prize wasn't claimed, so we chose again randomly in the group. So that will be going out either today or tomorrow to the lucky winner. Let me think, what else do I want to tell you? Oh, I want to thank all of you members for making this such a wonderful, wonderful year. All your support and encouragement. I've learned how to nearly complete a journal. I've learned how to make patchy things, and I've learned how to make boho beads and some tags. I've been courageous enough to join some swaps challenges like that, so that's amazing. I want to thank the admin in Boho Daydreams. Deborah Pruitt, Randy, Kirby, Vicki West, Sally Bell, Annette McKnight Campbell. Without these ladies organizing all these things couldn't happen. And they really, really do a good job. So thank you so much, team, for all the work that you do in our group to make it so wonderful. So we've had a lot of new members join the group, and I hear this a lot. How do I order? Where can I order? How does this work? Where's your Etsy shop? Well, I don't have an Etsy shop yet because, well, I've never actually made enough to put into an Etsy shop. When I think I have enough, I still don't have enough. So I can't really put anything into an Etsy shop that doesn't actually exist or is left over. So just find me, message me on Facebook, find my email, connect with me that way. That's how people and crafters find me to order from me. If you see it in the Facebook group Boho Daydreams, if I show you a sneak peek, show you, oh, isn't this pretty? Look what's on my table. That's kind of a hint that this is what I've prepared next, if anybody's interested. So that's kind of how it works. I would like to have a better way, but at this time I just haven't found a better way for me. And I go through my packages so fast that I don't really keep up. And even the trims that I have, I'd like to list them as by the foot or by the yard or something like that, but I just can't keep enough in stock for something like that. And I have two good friends now that show me what they produce in their factories, and so I order from them unique things when I can, but it takes a while for that to get here, and sometimes the order isn't right. And these trims are more expensive. They're not something that I can find in a thrift shop. Well, I found them in thrift shops, but it's not like I can find the saris and the dupatas in my thrift shop. I just don't find trims like this anywhere because they're a bit expensive too. That's why the pieces aren't always that big. But there's always enough so that you have enough to decorate several pages. And there's always a variety. So the next question I get asked is, what's the difference between an embellished bundle and a textile package? So this is the trim package, and this is the embellished bundle. And the embellished bundle, and this is for somebody that I'm going to be sending off here soon, will come wrapped like this. It's wrapped in a piece of sari, and it'll be decorated on the outside. And they're all unique. Everyone's different. This one's more of a custom, so it'll have what kind of the color she wanted. So you'll see these beautiful sequined and embellished and jeweled pieces will come in a package like this. Then you'll have all your fabrics, the different fabrics that are jeweled and embroidered and sequined, and then you'll have complementary pieces also that have been cut from the more plainer saris and dupattas. I also want to mention that unless I say, oh, this isn't from India or this isn't an Indian piece, then they will be all authentic. I just want to put that out there, that I'm not selling things that I don't stand behind. So this is the trim package, and I made 10 of these thinking that it would be enough, but the list grew very quickly when I posted it. So some of the pieces are, I don't have a lot of pieces left on some of these, but I have equally beautiful pieces that I will exchange for them. And I'll maybe try and mention them in here, because I have more names on my list than I was able to produce packages this time. So they will just be changed up just a little bit. So they always come wrapped up in a piece of sari silk. And this isn't the sari silk ribbon that you will see that some of the other vendors carry. This is silk that comes from a sari that came from India. So it's not the same as when I say, oh, this is sari silk. It's because it really comes off of a sari, and most of it is silk. And I've come to learn that when I am talking about saris and whatnot, my friends, just everything was silk to them. So I kind of have to distinguish between it. So on the outside, there will be this lovely piece of dangly pearl trim. And this is gorgeous. Every package is going to have a piece of this. This is a piece of the sari where this came from too. So it's going to be on the outside. And then, oops, I've got this upside down. And then also there's this piece of trim, and it's an animal piece of trim. So these ones are going to be a little bit different because there's all different colors. This one is deep red with gold and green. Some of them are green with just elephants. Some of them are green with some pink. This one happens to have peacocks and elephants on it, but everyone's going to get a rather long piece of this. And this works well for a binding on the end of your journals, to make pockets with, whatever your fancy is. And it can be cut up in the different areas, and just maybe add a little bit of glue or something so that it doesn't ravel, because this stuff is, most of it's woven and it's very ravelly. All right, so this is what it looks like on the inside. So there's a lot of jewelry goodness. So this piece here is the piece that I'm just about finished now. I think I may have 8 more pieces, but I have equally stunning pieces that I will exchange for this. So if your package doesn't have that, it will have something just as beautiful. It will just look a little bit different. So these pieces here, oh my goodness, these are all beautiful. Beautiful sequins and more. These ones here can be individually taken apart. So you'll have 4 of them, and they're gold sequins. And you can just cut them apart carefully there. They won't unravel. And then you have 4 pieces. And these are great. They're great embellishments. You'll have a piece like this, and you also have the pearl piece like that. So there's a piece of both. And a piece of this. This is sequins. And again, this can be individually cut off, so they're like tabs or you name it. The imagination takes you wherever it needs to take you when you use these pieces. Here's also another piece. And a little mirrored piece. Yes. I was so happy this finally came. I waited for this for a long time. So there's this in silver. And this too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. This sparkles, sparkles, sparkles. So pretty. All these pieces are 6 inches and longer, unless it's obvious because of the way the pattern goes. And I'll show you those towards the end. There's a piece like this. Whoops. This is so pretty. That's so pretty. This was sent to me by accident, and I love it. It wasn't a piece I had initially ordered from my friend, so that was an accident, but that was a good accident. And this piece is stunning. Look at that big piece. Just a second. I opened my curtains and now I can't see anything, so I have to close them again. Sorry, I don't want to bump the camera. Yeah, that's better. All right, maybe I'll just show this one to you again. I'm almost finished with that. And then just a piece of gold. Then you have your pieces, your longer pieces. These are all 10 to 12 inches long. Oh, and the pearly pieces. These can be cut individually, so you have individual flowers. Oh, must be. Oh, they look the same. This is all embroidered with tiny, tiny knots. So if you want, you can cut them apart and you can dye those individually. Many of these things, my friend says he'll dye for me, but I like them in the white, so we can do that ourselves. And this is a pearly flowers with a little bit of a jewel in the middle. And then there's the laces. Lots of laces. All the laces. And they're all 6.5 to 7 inches long. Unless I had to save the flower, they may be a little bit longer, could be just slightly shorter. And then these are all on raw silk. They're so lightweight, and they're so pretty for summer. And I found another purple one. Purple is like this is really hard to come by. And I have yet to find a lilac or lavender. Something that you just don't find very often. And then several pieces of this. And this is a lace. It's more of a woven piece, but just beautiful. And it's so rich. It's a rich maroon color. And then I got another snippet roll that's like 3 inches wide. So I was so happy for that because I just can't find them at all. And my friend, I showed my friend and I showed him like something like this. Because this is what I've had up till now. So I showed him this and he's like, oh yeah, I can make that for you. So he made me several rolls. So my goodness, look at the difference in that. So yeah, so he tells me that whenever I need more, I just have to let him know. He'll make me some more. So there's 2 pieces like that. And then there is these pieces. And these pieces come from an Indian choreography group. And they destructure their outfits, and then they sell the trims off, and I just happened to stumble across them. I haven't found them since, because it was kind of like one of those accidents. But they sent me a whole bunch of very colorful cotton embroidered pieces with real mirror in them. I don't know if that's a real mirror. It might be. I don't know. But they are so soft and so pretty. And this one's almost gone, and this one is nearly gone too. And then the last piece is just beautiful. This is not Indian. This is, I don't know, something that I would have purchased, I don't know, way back when. I had several rolls of it because I thought it was so pretty, and it's possible I even found them in a thrift store. I don't know. But they were so beautiful that I bought them. And you know, they blend in well. They're so pretty. And everybody, well, not everybody, some people are going to have a different piece in their package. Let me see if I can find it. Oh boy, I can't. Oh, yes. Some packages are going to have a piece of this instead. And I thought this is pretty too, because this would have come right along with that. And, oh, so exciting, so exciting. I just got a package in the mail before I started videoing. And this is in the package. Beautiful individual leaves. Look how pretty they are. So every package is going to have a couple of these leaves added to it because they came at the right time, and they are amazing. I hope I can get some more of these, because when I saw them in that little thumbnail picture, yeah, I thought, but you know what? These are really, really, really beautiful. So I was so happy about that. So that is what's going to be in this package. I have 10 of them, and they will be going out hopefully by Friday. And I'm going to be making more for everyone else on that list. And if you want to be on that list, you need to email me or connect with me. I'm going to put my email in the description box of this video. I'm also going to try and put my Facebook page in there also, so you can find the group. Thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.